What kind of stock footage and stock photos will sell better in September? Here's everything you need to know to keep your sales growing in Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Pond5, StoryBlocks, or whatever the agency you upload to. As well as some hot news on the microstock market like Vimeo launching Vimeo Stock and StoryBlocks raising prices for video files. What's up guys, welcome to another monthly update of creative income. You guys seem to like the first update I uploaded 1 month ago, so I'll keep doing this as long as possible. Shutterstock takes its time to publish their shortlist, so I'm not sure what specific day of the month I'm going to upload this video. So if you don't want to miss any update, be sure to hit subscribe and also turn on the notification. So first of all, I would like to thank all of you guys who took your time to participate on my online course giveaway. And congratulations to Emerson B for taking the prize, and as promised to all of the other guys participating, you are also going to get a discount code. If you lost the chance, there's still time to get a discount code just by subscribing to my newsletter. If you do that before I launch the course, I'm going to send it to you once it's available. Before I head to the shortlist, let's take a quick look at some relevant news of the microstock market. The biggest one is Vimeo launching its own royalty-free video marketplace, Vimeo Stock. Their CEO says their goal is to set a new standard for creative footage and put more money in contributors' pocket. And though some of you might hear it as cheap talk, they seem to be promising 60 to 70% of the revenue to the contributors. And that is way above Shutterstock 30% or Adobe Stock 35%. For now, they're only accepting invited contributors, and they say they aren't looking for more submissions, but will be in the future. You can show your interest to be part of the collection by filling a form in which they also say they're prioritizing submissions from creators interested in being exclusive. Here are the cool news. HD files are being sold for $79 while 4K files are sold for $199. But that's only for non-exclusive files. When it comes to exclusive files, prices are $299 for HD and $499 for 4K. I have to say that I'm curious and I want to check how often these non-exclusive files are going to sell. I really want to believe that they're not going to change the commission rates after some time. Talking about that, in our last video, we discussed the controversial fact of StoryBlocks changing their commission structure and adding a rate of 50% on their video sales. A few days ago, the company sent a new email telling about the feedback received and the concern with the member price for HD footage set at $49. So they took the decision to raise it to $79, which is the standard of the market. So by October 15, StoryBlock guests will be charged $79 per clip. They're going to charge the same price from members. The difference here is that members will get a 10% instant rebate after checking out. After these changes, we contributors are going to get $35 per clip sold to StoryBlock members and $39 per clip sold to a non-member. We all want to believe these changes were made with contributors in mind, not just for the good of the company, so only time will tell. Okay, so let's proceed to the shortlists. These suggestions come from Shutterstock, Pond5 and GettyImages. These trends are useful for whatever the kind of art you do, so video, photo, motion, 3D, vectors. Apply the current trending style for your kind of art and you're probably going to get nice results out of it. As always, agencies are planning a few months ahead and you might find it still too early for some of these suggested topics. But keep in mind that advertising agencies and companies also anticipate their work on their marketing campaigns. So first request from Shutterstock, which is holiday parties and decoration as a hot topic to work on the next month. Every kind of image representing Thanksgiving or shot in a Thanksgiving themed scenario should do well. Searches are big for images representing kindness, giving thanks, and celebrations. Use your creativity for alcoholic drinks like champagne, whiskey, or mulled wine. If you can, work on some Christmas decorations such as mistletoe, holly, garlands, confetti, glitter, and tinsel. Those kitschy and exaggerated holiday elements and events are also trending. So ugly Christmas sweater parties and Secret Santa surprises are a few examples. In these cases, you can try to get as weird as possible. On the other hand, there's still a big demand for holiday-themed table settings. This is a saturated subject, but you can explore it with the current image trends. Flat lays are the perfect example for 2018. As Black Friday and other sales approach, there is a big demand for assets representing this subject. Both online and inside store images will do well. People using a credit card in store or at home, people of different ages and style, browsing an e-commerce website, etc. There's also a big demand for vectors that can be used for cards, coupons, or sale flyers. The third request from Shutterstock is related to the coming of winter in the northern hemisphere. Although there is still not enough snow out there, this is a good opportunity if you have old files inside your HD. Falling of snow, close-ups of snow, and snowflakes should get nice results. Now is the time to bring them back to life. Illustrators and motion graphers can also make a good use of the high demand, while many filmmakers and photographers aren't able to do it. Every kind of winter sport and winter activity is also worth the shot. Skiing, snowboarding, ice skating, etc. As well as winter animals like penguins, polar bears. You can also try some shots of people enjoying winter beverages like hot cocoa and mulled wine, like mentioned before, both indoor and outdoor, also people enjoying a holiday fire. The last request from Shutterstock is related to school and education. Educational tools such as whiteboards, chalkboards, podiums, and craft supplies. There's also demand for arts and crafts like scissors, rulers, collages, watercolors, and oil paints. These are cool objects for flat lace. Graduation celebrations like people receiving diplomas and awards. Another cool suggestion is organized team sports like basketball, badminton, hockey, and soccer, as well as images featuring winning awards like trophies and podiums, and even speeches on podiums. Pond5 is also doing 3 requests for this month. The first one is connected to the approaching of the basketball season, especially to images and footage of people practicing the sport on urban scenarios. Pond5 gets really specific with angle ideas and insights for keywords. So before heading to that path, be sure to check the entire suggestion. Players celebrating a victory, practicing, dribbling, texting on phones, etc. As always, focus on different ages and raise diversity to enforce the authenticity of your shots. Rooftop parties are a great way to end the summer and a subject often requested by stock clients, and this is the second request of Pond5. Images of friends toasting, dancing, eating, preparing barbecue, group selfies, etc. These are all cool ideas with increasing demand, especially from the food and beverage industry. Try different shots with and without alcoholic beverages to ensure it will fit all kind of needs. Adapting this to different cultures might also get good results. The last Pond5 request is for images and videos of people working late. This is a hot topic in the health and business world and can be made in every country of the world. Some ideas are even in shots of an executive or someone else eating at the desk, printing documents, shuffling through papers, rubbing eyes, working on a computer desk, using the light of a single desk lamp or maybe even the screen light. Just be sure to keep it as real as possible and give it a natural look. Avoid any exaggeration on the tiredness of your model. GettyImages also revealed there is a growing demand for images and videos of people working outside their office in authentic and diverse environments like cars, trains, coffee shops, and outdoor spaces. The model should be using a tablet, phone, a laptop, and even virtual reality devices. As always, target for different ethnicities, ages, looks, etc. And last of all, there's also high demand for African American and Latino models living on a healthy lifestyle, especially for people in the senior ages. Diversity is the key here, as there are already too many images of Caucasian models. Seniors wearing athletic but casual wear and interacting in casual environments as coffee shops, parks, casual dinners, etc. Not only practicing a sport, but also socializing. Subtle inclusions of technology as smartwatches and fitness trackers are also welcome. Alright guys, this is it for today. There's a lot of cool content coming in the next days. For example, an interview with Pat McGowan, founder of Blackbox, another interview with Alex Rothenberg on the difference between commercial versus editorial, and some tips on how to use a CSV spreadsheet to speed up your workflow. Let me know which one of these you'd like to see next. Right now I'm putting great time and effort on my online course. I'm sure it will be an awesome tool for anyone searching to get deeper into the microstock world, although I know that most of you guys are not going to be interested on it. So don't worry, I won't become that annoying salesman. I hate that stuff too. The online course is made for a specific audience, people who look to invest in their own knowledge to take their stock careers to the next level. This will always be the free YouTube channel where you will find relevant content and up-to-date information to grow your creative income with stock footage and stock photography. So thanks for watching again. See you in the next video.